Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a question that's probably crossed your mind during those late-night study sessions or binge-watching marathons. What happens if we don't sleep? We all know that pulling an all-nighter makes us feel like garbage the next day, but what's actually happening inside our bodies when we skip sleep? Is it really that bad to miss a few hours every now and then? And what happens when sleep deprivation goes from a temporary thing to a way of life? Let's break it down and talk about the shocking truth about what happens to your body when you don't get enough sleep. Let's start with the first 24 hours without sleep. You've probably been here before, pulling an all-nighter for work, school, or just because you couldn't put down that new show. You know, the one where you tell yourself just one more episode. Yeah, we've all been there. At this stage, your brain starts to feel the effects. Your focus and reaction time take a hit, kind of like having a blood alcohol level of 0.1%, which, if you didn't know, is legally drunk in some places. So, basically, staying up all night is like choosing to drive tipsy. Not a great idea, right? And it doesn't stop there. Your body also starts producing more cortisol, the stress hormone, which can make you feel on edge and anxious. And let's not forget the cravings. Your brain starts screaming for sugary, high-calorie foods because it's desperate for quick energy. Sound familiar? Now, let's fast forward to 36 to 48 hours without sleep. This is where things get really interesting, and not in a good way. Your body starts to experience something called microsleeps, where your brain basically shuts down for a few seconds without you even realizing it. Imagine zoning out mid-conversation, or even scarier while driving. Not only is it super embarrassing, but it's also incredibly dangerous. And as if that wasn't bad enough, your immune system also takes a hit. Studies show that just one night of no sleep can reduce the activity of your natural killer cells, which are crucial for fighting off infections. So, if you're skipping sleep, you're basically rolling out the red carpet for germs. By the time you hit 72 hours without sleep, things get. We're talking full-on survival mode here. Your brain is so exhausted that it starts to play tricks on you. You might experience hallucinations, paranoia, or even full-blown delirium. And your emotions, forget about it. They're all over the place. One minute you're laughing, the next you're crying, and you can't really explain why. Sleep deprivation does weird things to your brain, man. Physically, your body is struggling to keep up. Your heart rate and blood pressure are elevated, putting you at risk for serious cardiovascular issues. And if you're thinking, well, I'll just catch up on sleep later, think again. Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to long-term problems like memory loss, weakened immunity, and even an increased risk of Alzheimer's disease. So, why does all of this happen? Why is sleep deprivation such a big deal? Well, sleep isn't just a luxury, it's a biological necessity like eating, drinking water, and breathing. While you're asleep, your brain is hard at work, clearing out toxins, consolidating memories, and repairing your body. It's basically hitting the reset button so you can function properly the next day. Without it, your entire system starts to break down. Think of it like this. Sleep is your body's nightly maintenance routine. Skip it, and things start to fall apart fast. Now that we've scared you straight, let's talk about how to avoid this nightmare scenario. Because nobody wants to hallucinate or increase their risk of Alzheimer's, right? Here are a few quick tips for better sleep. First, stick to a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends. I know, weekends are for sleeping in, but trust me, your body will thank you for it. Second, create a bedtime routine to signal to your brain that it's time to wind down. This could involve taking a warm bath, reading a book, or just listening to some calming music. Third, avoid screens at least an hour before bed. Blue light messes with your melatonin production, which is the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. So, there you have it. What happens to your body when you don't sleep and why it's so important to prioritize those Z's. It's not just about feeling good, it's about protecting your physical and mental health. If you found this video helpful, give a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed health tips. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you in the next one.